Jesus walks up upon a fig tree and thought he might grab something to eat from it, and there was nothing there. He already knew what was going to happen. And I don't know if it was him in his earth suit that maybe was a little bit irritated, but he said to this tree, and he said it out loud so the disciples could hear it. Okay, that's the most important part. God set this up. God had set this up. So Jesus comes to the tree to get something to eat because he was hungry. And there was no figs on it yet because it hadn't quite produced. And so Jesus cursed it. He cursed the fig tree there. And he says, no man shall eat fruit of thee hereafter forever. Now, I think that means this thing is cursed. So now let's fast forward down here to the Tuesday in verse 20. And it says, and in the morning, the following morning, as they passed by, they are the 12 disciples, and they saw the fig tree had dried up from the roots, and they remembered Jesus the day before saying, curse to this tree. And then Peter, one of the 12 apostles, calling to remembrance to Jesus, said, hey, Master, the fig tree that you cursed has withered away. And Jesus answered to them, here's where power is. This is where manifestation comes. What is manifestation? Google it. But I'll tell you, from what I understand, manifestation is what's happening in the natural, when it manifests. When you say a thing, when you call a thing that be not as though it is, when you call into life something and it manifests, that's manifestation. Okay? So Jesus said, hey, yeah, I cursed the tree. Have faith in God. This is in red. This is Jesus talking. The words get hot because they are full of life and power. For verily I, Jesus, say unto you, whoever shall believe, that whosoever, that's a word right there. My pastor loves to preach this. That whosoever, I'm a whosoever. Are you a whosoever? Consider John 3:16. Remember John 3:16? For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whosoever, here's that word, believe in him, they shall have everlasting life. That whosoever say unto this mountain, be thou removed and be thou cast into the sea. What does your mountain look like? Is your car broken down? You out of money? You got a great car and great money, but your body's sick. Your wife said, I'm done with this mess. Your kids using drugs, or they're just out to lunch, or they're dating somebody that you can see is absolutely treacherous in their life and will not be good for them. Jesus is saying to you today, have faith in God. For verily I say unto you, for truthfully I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea. Consider that, family. Be thou removed and be cast into the sea. And he doesn't say think it. He says that whosoever shall say. That's where the power is. When Jesus cursed that tree, that was set there for a reason. The tree dried up to the roots. Right there at the top. You see it? It was dried up from the roots because Jesus cursed it. And he had faith. First faith in God, and then he spoke unto that with power. So again, let's read it. Have faith in God. There's your number one. For verily, truthfully, I say unto you, that whosoever, there's number two, you have to be a whosoever. And that's whosoever, say unto this mountain, say, that's number three, you have to say it. Unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be cast into the sea, and four, that you don't doubt. One, have faith in God. Two, you got to be a whosoever. Three, you have to say a thing. And then four, you don't doubt. Number five, but shall believe that those things that he says shall come to pass, those 5 things equals he shall have whatever he said. What does that sound like, family? Sound like a recipe for some good stuff? Let's do it. Have faith in God, for verily I say unto you, that whosoever, say unto this mountain, be thou removed and be cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe those things that he says shall come to pass, he shall have whatever he said. Now let's keep going. Therefore I, and this is Jesus again, say unto you, whatever things you desire. He doesn't say need, he says desire. Now, if your desires are out of line, if they are evil, you're not getting them. Don't be foolish in this. But therefore, Jesus says unto me, Mike Fisher, today, that whatever things that you desire when you pray, believe that you received them. Receive them. Believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. And when you stand praying, forgive. There's number 6. Actually, that'd be number 7, because number 6 is you got to believe you receive them. When you pray, you believe that you receive them. And when you stand praying, whenever you stand praying, forgive, because if you have not forgiven, neither will your Father in heaven forgive you. So again, when you stand praying, forgive that you ought. If you have anything against anyone else, that your Father which is in heaven may forgive your trespasses, forgive them. Because if you don't forgive, neither will your Father forgive. And he wants to forgive you. This is Jehovah God. This ain't some fake made up God that is just sitting on a shelf. He is alive. He is active. He created everything that you see here, or he gave man the ability to create those things that you see. When you look under that mountain, I'm sure the mountain wasn't created that way, but through the years, waters have formed that mountain. At some point, them waters carved those mountains. He formed us, and he started a thing called childbirth long ago. And you know what? It is still in absolute effect. And like my great pastor always says, the human death rate is still stubbornly at 100%. So, John 3:16, read it, get it, be born again, be a redeemed soul, ask Jesus into your life. And then, let's go back here, have faith in God, for verily, Jesus says unto you today, that whosoever, that's you, that's me, shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed and be cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart. Doubt will try to creep in. The devil's going to try to say to you, it's not going to happen. You have to force that out. Those thoughts will come to your mind. You have to doubt your doubts. You have to push it out. And you got to say, devil, you're a liar. Or don't even acknowledge him. Just say, absolutely not. I have full faith, and speak it out loud. But shall believe that those things which he said, again, said out loud, shall come to pass. He shall have whatever he said. Therefore, I say unto you, Jesus, again, through this whole thing, saying to us, what things soever you desire. Family, you have to read this every day until you get this down inside you. When you pray, believe that you've received them and you shall have them. And then forgive. I'm going to play this little video for you about manifestation. Great insight. We'll play this video and then I'll read today's devotional, which then ties into this. Family, thank you for taking the time to listen to this. I don't care that you're hearing my voice. This is God talking to all of us, including me. Thank you for listening to this. Grow your faith. Step into it. Dive in and don't look back. There is no better life. Jesus is calling your name today. And if you're not a whosoever, ask him into your life. Ask him to be your Savior. And then watch your life grow like beautiful wildflowers on a vast rolling hillside.
This is so powerful. You have to check this out.
The secret of manifestation is expressed in one simple statement by Jesus, and that encapsulates all the books that have been written on manifestation and will ever be written on manifestation. It's just one simple sentence. It says, when you pray for something, believe that it has been given, or that you already have it, and then you will receive it. So the important thing is, he doesn't say believe that you will receive it. He says believe that you have received it. So there, the secret is hiding in that statement. Believe that you have received it.
This is the entire secret to manifestation right here, and it's been in plain sight all along. The key isn't to believe that you'll get it someday. The real power is in believing you already have it now.
Isn't that rich? Go over this over and over. Now let's read in. Today is September 5th, 2025. Do it in advance. There he built another altar and dedicated it to the Lord, and he worshiped the Lord. Genesis 12:8 from the New Living Translation. In Genesis 12, God told Abraham that he was going to become the father of many nations, that his descendants would own all the land, that he was going to be blessed and become a great blessing. When Abraham heard this incredible promise, he built an altar and he worshiped the Lord our God. What's interesting is that the promise had not come to pass yet. He wasn't a father, and his wife Sarah was barren. He didn't own any land yet he built an altar simply to thank God for what he had promised. This is showing us a principle. Family, don't wait for the promise to come to pass. Thank God in advance for what he said he would do for you. God, you said, my children will be mighty in the land. Your child might be running with the wrong crowd, but build your altar now. Thank God before you see the promise. That's what faith is all about. Back to Mark 11:22 through 24. Think about that, family. When God sees your altar, when he hears you thanking him and praising him and declaring his goodness, that's when the doors will open. That's when healing will come. That's when favor is released. Father, thank you that my faith and trust are anchored in you and the promises of your word. Thank you that I don't have to be moved by the tests and troubles I face, because I am fully persuaded you will do what you have promised. I declare that my hope is in you. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Family, do you see the parallel between Mark 11:22 through 24 and this in Genesis 12? It's the same thing. And God built Abraham to many nations, father of many nations, as he will build you. Love you, family. Dig in.
Keep the dream alive, don't let it die. If something deep inside keeps inspiring you to try, don't stop and never give up. Don't ever give up on you. Sometimes life can place a stumbling block in your way, but you gotta keep the faith. Bring what's deep inside.